Hi there, everyone. This is Scott Nicholson. It is September 30th. Welcome to my MIT blog. And so this is a weekly blog I do talking about what I've been doing during my research leave while I'm here at MIT. This week's been a bit crazy. Actually, every week's been a bit crazy. But this week, I went on WNPR, which is the Connecticut Public Radio, and did an hour-long broadcast talking about board games. So they had me on as well as a couple other folks, and they asked questions. They had callers come in. It was interesting because I didn't really have any idea what we were going to go into when we started, so it was really all just shooting from the hip. They surprised me with some of the things bringing back up from my past that they asked me about. So, for example, in one show I referred to a group of unpleasant players as Puerto Rico poo-poo heads, and they brought that up and we talked about that. So you can hear that over at my Play Matters blog at becauseplaymatters.com. You can find the link to the radio station where you can listen to that show. Also this week I started connections with a couple new projects that are here. So the Education Arcade is also out of the same department I'm in. And this group, if you remember Logo from the past, I don't know if any of you programmed Logo with the little turtles. They have continued to do Logo, create Star Logo and new versions of Logo, and that continues to be an ongoing project. To help teach kids programming, mathematics, and things like that. They also did a game not too long ago with the Smithsonian called Vanished, which you may have seen. You can check that out at vanished.mit.edu. And so I talked with them about the projects they're up to, and another group called the Learning Games Network, and so you may hear some more about those groups in the future. Part of what I'm doing right now is just talking with different research groups and trying to get an idea of where my work might fit in with some of these other places, and try and figure out what projects I want to put in place while I'm here that I can continue when I go back to Syracuse. So it's been lots of meetings. Now, it's also the last week that I am here at home. In fact, for the next 8 of these videos, I'm going to be somewhere else. I will not be at MIT any of the next 8 Thursdays or Fridays. I start my travels next week with the NASAGA conference, North American Simulation and Gaming Association conference, which is one that I really enjoy. And so I'll be heading to Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, for that conference. Also on the ALA news front, this week some exciting news got going. So in 2007, I started the Games and Gaming Members Initiative group that went going through the ALA, and that's been running for the last few years, the American Library Association. And JP took it forward this last year and got it turned into a roundtable, which now makes that a permanent part of the ALA. So GAMERT, G-A-M-E-R-T, is the new roundtable. If you're an ALA member, you can call ALA and have it added to your membership. The cost is only $10 a year, and they prorate it back to however many months you have on your membership. So I called and I got to add it on for $2.15 or something like that. So if you have an interest in gaming and libraries, go and join GAMERT. Also, I am going to be doing guest editing of 2 different journals. And so I'm putting out the call now for people to write articles. There's 2 different things. One is Library Trends, which is going to be a journal about the impact of gaming programs. So if you're a librarian or a library staff member and you have run a gaming program now for a little while and you are willing to write an article where you talk about how that gaming program made a difference, contact me. The other one is for Library High Tech. I'm going to be focusing on game design for libraries. So if you have designed a game for use in libraries or facilitated a game design program in libraries or somehow did something connecting game design to libraries, contact me as well. And we can talk about articles that you could put together. They're both peer-reviewed journals, so the articles will be peer-reviewed, and we'll go through that whole process and should be published sometime in 2012 or 2013. So those are some things. You can contact me at scott@scottnicholson.com if you're interested. So thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you all next week from Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. Bye-bye.